Hello there, this is 6789 Call, and this is episode 2 of the CPAC Weekly Podcast. Yes, it has a different name now, please don't cry. So, this week seemed to be a bit of a slow week for armies with only 1 or 2 posts being churned out a day, but things started to pick up slightly later on in the week, with some very interesting activity going on. Without further ado, let's get started on our first bit of news for the week. Guess this one isn't really news, but there's another CPAC movie night taking place on the September the 20th on the CPAC chat, so if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description for you. In fact, I'll probably leave links for all the posts we covered today in the description, so like, if you wanna see them, I reckon I'll probably leave them like the description of the YouTube video, so like, I'll leave a link in the actual post to the YouTube videos. It's easier for you lot if you're retards and can't get to it by yourself. Anyway, next up is the retirement of, I don't know how you say his name, but it's Wexfief. I don't really know this guy. Apparently he led the Vortex Warriors in 2011, and he's a known member of the community. So if you want to go and see his massive, extra long post, then the link's sitting there just waiting for you in the description. Another post which we need to cover is a post by Wolfie1215 saying that UMA are going to try and destroy all of the small medium armies of this community, which I find rather ridiculous to say the least, but good luck to them. Won't be covering that post in much detail because as soon as we skip to the next post, which is also about UMA, we'll see that UMA have actually just surrendered their war against the Doritos and now they claim to be entering isolationism, which is weird considering like what we just had a post about was them warring with quite a few armies. So this is some controversy about the theory of isolationism, though, like, in comparison to that of the Ice Warriors, because apparently, according to the Doritos, UMA actually plan to not start wars, and even if someone like does start a war against them, they're probably going to ignore it. So no one really understands that. The next post, we'll be seeing purple all over the place. Oh god, it's everywhere. No, seriously though. Apparently the PR are back. Purple Republic, if you don't know what that stands for. It doesn't look like they're doing jack shit compared to what they were doing last time. Like raiding ACP's events and raiding important tournament events and doing loads of shit. But apparently this time around they only seem to be making sword stickers and shouting Desu, 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 Desu. I don't know how you say it, but whatever. So yeah, they don't seem to be that much of a threat and people are sort of taking the piss out of them in the comments of that post. But okay, so we'll move on to the next one, because I mean that one wasn't really very important. And the next one, oh Jesus Christ, they're falling like fucking flies. Next we have the retirement of Shad, who is a pretty well-known character as well. His post wasn't actually too long, but I still didn't read it because I have a thing about retirement posts, okay? Like god, I just don't like them. They depress me. By the way, if you want to read it, you're very welcome to. Like every other post, links in the description. Next up, for the third last post of the week, we have RPF and Ice Warriors duel in a practice battle. Okay, that title seriously made me excited. No, I'm sorry, but seriously, why the word duel again? I swear whenever there's a practice battle, the word duel is used. Like, it does tend to get on my nerves a little. Anyway, Ice Warriors admitted defeat, so I guess RPF took this one. In one of the pictures, a hot sauce army troop appeared, and I wonder if that had any significance, and hoped it didn't. The person who commented this got 8 thumbs down and 0 thumbs up. Another post after that is about changes to the CPAC top 10, but I can't really explain that because it was quite complicated, and I didn't really understand all of it, but that was just because I was busy trying to do this video while reading it, so I'll just link it in the description, you can go read it if you wish. Or ask Blue One about it on, I think he usually hangs out on ACP chat, so if you want to go talk to him about it if you're confused. He's probably going to be too busy though, anyway, he always is. And for the last post, we have a pretty major post about the dissolution of the Water Vikings. They seem to be evaporating into thin air. Man, I fucked up that joke really fast. Get it? Evaporation, because they're water oh, just don't. Apparently they've been... Apparently they've been falling lower and lower in the CPAC top 10, but shock horror, Funks has decided to open Hot Sauce Army again. What? I guess that guy in the comments must have been right before then. Oh wait, it's like Andy, he's never right. Well, that was actually a more eventful week than I expected it to be to talk about, but we got through it, didn't we? Just about. without taking the piss out of too many things. But that's pretty much it. So I mean, be sure to leave a comment with your opinion of something that went on this week. Was there anything you didn't really expect? Anything that you didn't surprise you at all? And also leave feedback for the video, like what do you think of the new intro, and if you didn't notice, we've got a new graphic, and I'm not going to be scrolling through the site because people didn't like it. Blue one. So there's nothing left to say now apart from I hope to see you all next week, and goodbye.